Have you ever felt weighed down by stress or pain, wondering if there's a natural way to heal? What if the secret to healing isn't found in medicine, but in the lessons of ancient wisdom? Picture waking up every day, feeling lighter, more peaceful, and in harmony with your body. This isn't just a wish. It can be your reality. In our busy world, we often forget the strength of our minds and bodies working as one. Many people get stuck in a loop of worry and discomfort, looking for answers everywhere. But what if the solutions were inside you all along? Buddhism shares powerful ideas that can change how you think about healing. Take, for instance, someone dealing with daily work stress. Instead of relying on quick fixes like pills or distractions, they might try meditation, a key part of Buddhism. With just a few minutes of mindful breathing each day, they can greatly lower their anxiety and boost their overall well-being. This simple habit can lead to deep shifts in how they live their life. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Join us as we uncover the secrets to healing and step into a more fulfilling life. In this video, you'll learn about the mind-body connection, the power of meditation, and how Buddhist teachings can lead you to a healthier, more balanced life. Stay tuned for insights that can transform your life. Understanding the mind-body connection in Buddhist healing. When we talk about healing, it's important to understand how the mind and body are linked. In Buddhism, this connection is deeply respected. The mind and body aren't separate. They affect each other in powerful ways. Think of it like this. When you're happy, your body feels light. But when stress takes over, it can feel like a heavy weight. This insight is crucial for natural healing. Buddhism teaches that our thoughts and emotions can shape our physical health. For example, have you ever noticed how your stomach knots up when you're anxious? That's your mind influencing your body. By understanding this link, we can start to heal not just the symptoms, but the root causes of our struggles. In everyday life, many people battle negative thoughts. These thoughts can create a cycle of stress and pain. When you worry about the future or dwell on past mistakes, it can harm your body. Buddhism encourages us to break this cycle through awareness. By staying present in the moment, we can observe our thoughts without judgment. This practice is called mindfulness. Mindfulness helps us see our thoughts as passing clouds, not permanent fixtures. Instead of getting stuck in negativity, we can notice these thoughts and let them go. This change in perspective can ease our mental burden and, in turn, improve our physical health. Picture a simple exercise. Find a quiet spot and sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. As you breathe, notice any tension in your body. Is your jaw tight? Are your shoulders stiff? Gently breathe into those areas, imagining the tension melting away. This is the power of awareness. By linking your breath to your body, you can release stress and encourage healing. Another key part of the mind-body connection is understanding emotions. In Buddhism, emotions are seen as temporary states. They come and go, like the weather. Instead of holding on to feelings like anger or sadness, we can learn to observe them. This practice helps us see that our emotions don't define us. They're just experiences we can learn from. When tough emotions arise, ask yourself, what can I learn from this feeling? This question shifts your focus from suffering to understanding. For example, if you feel angry, Instead of reacting quickly, take a moment to breathe and reflect. What caused that anger? By exploring the source, you can handle it more wisely. Additionally, the practice of loving kindness, or metta, plays a big role in healing. Metta involves developing compassion for yourself and others. When you practice loving kindness, you're not just helping those around you, you're also nurturing your own heart. Imagine sending warm wishes to yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at peace. This simple practice can create a deep sense of connection and warmth within. As you grow loving kindness, you might notice changes in your body. Many people feel lighter and more relaxed after practicing metta. It's as if the weight of negativity starts to lift, making space for positivity and healing. In Buddhism, meditation is a powerful tool for strengthening the mind-body connection. Through meditation, we train our minds to focus and build awareness. Regular meditation can lead to lower stress, reduced blood pressure, and better emotional control. Start with just 5 minutes of meditation each day. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Over time, you'll find it easier to calm your thoughts and connect with your body. Practicing yoga can also deepen the mind-body connection. Yoga combines physical movement with mindfulness, helping you explore how your body feels in each pose. By tuning into your body's sensations, you become more aware of its needs. This awareness is key for healing. It's also important to pay attention to what you consume. Food affects both our bodies and minds. In Buddhism, mindful eating is encouraged. This means being aware of what you eat, how you eat, and how it makes you feel. When you eat mindfully, you savor each bite and appreciate the nourishment it provides. This practice helps build a healthier relationship with food. Try this the next time you eat. Take a moment to appreciate your meal. Notice the colors, textures, and flavors. Chew slowly and enjoy the experience. By doing this, you'll likely feel more satisfied and in tune with your body's needs. Finally, don't underestimate the power of community. In Buddhism, the Sangha, or community, plays a vital role in healing. Being around supportive people can lift your spirits and enhance your healing journey. Share your thoughts and feelings with those you trust. Often, just talking about your experiences can bring relief. In conclusion, understanding the mind-body connection is key to natural healing. By practicing mindfulness, loving kindness, and meditation, you can nurture both your mind and body. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Embrace each step and be kind to yourself along the way. The wisdom of Buddhism offers a path to deep healing that connects us to ourselves and others. The role of meditation in healing meditation is a powerful tool that can help heal both the mind and body. It's like a soft rain that nourishes the earth, helping flowers grow. When we meditate, we create a calm space where healing can start. But how does this fit into our busy lives? Our minds are often filled with thoughts, worries, and stress. This chaos can lead to tension, anxiety, and even physical pain. Meditation invites us to pause and notice these thoughts without judgment. Picture sitting quietly and focusing on your breath. With each inhale, you feel the air filling your lungs, and with each exhale, you let go of tension. This simple act can be deeply calming. When people meditate regularly, they often feel less anxious and more focused. Studies show that meditation can lower cortisol, the stress hormone, leading to a more relaxed state. This reduction in stress can also help with physical issues like headaches, stomach problems, and chronic pain. It's as if meditation acts like a reset button for the body. One common form of meditation is mindfulness meditation. This practice encourages you to stay present, noticing the sensations in your body and the thoughts in your mind. By focusing on the present moment, you can let go of regrets about the past and worries about the future. This sense of presence allows healing to happen as you acknowledge your feelings without being overwhelmed by them. Let's take a simple example. Imagine someone who struggles with anxiety. Each day, they wake up with a tight feeling in their chest. Instead of letting that anxiety control them, they sit quietly for a few minutes each morning. They close their eyes and breathe deeply. With each breath, they focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving their body. Over time, this practice helps them see their anxiety as just a feeling, not something that defines them. They learn to respond to it with kindness instead of fear. Meditation also helps us develop compassion, both for ourselves and others. In Buddhist teachings, compassion is a key part of healing. When we meditate, we can cultivate loving kindness, wishing well for ourselves and those around us. This feeling of connection can create a sense of belonging and support, which is essential for emotional healing. Another aspect of meditation is visualization. This technique involves imagining a peaceful place or a healing light surrounding you. As you visualize, you can feel warmth and safety wrapping around you. This not only promotes relaxation, but can also help with physical healing. Some people have found that visualizing their body healing from an illness has led to real improvements in their health. It's important to remember that meditation is a practice, not a quick fix. Like any skill, it takes time and patience to develop. Some days may feel easier than others, and that's okay. What matters is that you show up for yourself regularly. Even 5 minutes of meditation can make a difference. Adding meditation to your daily routine can lead to big changes. You might start with just a few minutes each day, gradually increasing the time as you get more comfortable. You can meditate in the morning to set a positive tone for the day, or in the evening to relax before sleep. The key is consistency. If you find it hard to meditate alone, consider joining a group or using guided meditations available online. These resources can provide structure and support, making the practice feel more doable. As you connect with others, you may find inspiration and encouragement, helping you stay committed to your healing journey. Another benefit of meditation is its ability to boost self-awareness. Through regular practice, you begin to understand your thought patterns and emotional triggers. This self-discovery can lead to healthier responses to stress, helping you handle challenges with more ease. When we heal from within, we often find that our relationships with others improve too. Meditation encourages empathy and understanding, allowing us to connect more deeply with those around us. As we become more aware of our own emotions, we can better support others in their healing processes. Ultimately, the journey of healing through meditation is unique for each person. Some may feel relief right away, while others might notice gradual changes over time. What matters is that you trust the process and stay open to the possibilities meditation offers. In conclusion, Meditation is a vital practice in the Buddhist tradition, serving as a powerful tool for healing. By creating space for calmness and self-reflection, we can address the root causes of our struggles. Whether through mindfulness, visualization, or loving kindness, meditation invites us to nurture our minds and bodies, paving the way for deep healing. As you begin this journey, remember to be patient and gentle with yourself. The path to healing is a lifelong adventure, and meditation can be your guiding light. Buddhist philosophy of acceptance and inner peace. In life, we often face challenges that can make us feel heavy and burdened. These struggles can come from many places: relationships, work, health, or even our own thoughts. But what if there was a way to lighten this load? Buddhism teaches us that acceptance is a powerful tool for finding inner peace. Acceptance doesn't mean we agree with everything that happens. Instead, it's about recognizing what we cannot change and learning to live with it. Imagine a river flowing smoothly. When it encounters a rock, it doesn't fight against it. Instead, it flows around it, continuing its journey. This is how we can approach our difficulties. When we accept our circumstances, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. For example, think about a time when you faced a setback. Instead of constantly feeling upset about it, what if you chose to accept it? By acknowledging the situation, you can begin to heal. Acceptance allows us to focus on what we can control: our reactions and our mindset. Buddhism encourages us to cultivate an attitude of acceptance through mindfulness. Mindfulness helps us stay present in the moment without judgment. When we practice being mindful, we become more aware of our thoughts and feelings. This awareness is the first step toward acceptance. Imagine sitting quietly and noticing your breath. As you breathe in and out, you may start to feel tension or stress in your body. Instead of pushing these feelings away, acknowledge them. Say to yourself, "It's okay to feel this way." By accepting your emotions, you create space for healing. Inner peace comes from letting go of the need to control everything. Life is unpredictable, and trying to hold on too tightly can lead to more pain. When we accept the impermanence of life, we can learn to appreciate each moment. This doesn't mean we stop striving for better things. It means we learn to embrace the journey, no matter where it takes us. Buddhist teachings also remind us that suffering is a part of life. It's natural to experience pain and discomfort. However, suffering becomes more intense when we resist it. Instead of running away from our struggles, we can face them with open hearts. This bravery and acceptance can lead to profound growth. Let's take the example of someone dealing with a chronic illness. Initially, they might feel frustrated and angry. These feelings are valid, but holding on to them can lead to greater suffering. Through acceptance, they can find ways to cope and adapt. By embracing their situation, they may discover new strengths within themselves. Moreover, acceptance opens the door to compassion. When we accept our struggles, we become more empathetic toward others. We realize that everyone has their own battles. This understanding can strengthen our connection with those around us. When we offer kindness to ourselves, we can extend that kindness to others. Practicing acceptance is not a one-time event. It's a continuous journey. Each day presents new challenges and opportunities for growth. By incorporating mindfulness into our daily routines, we can strengthen our ability to accept life as it comes. Whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply pausing to reflect, these practices help us cultivate a more peaceful mindset. Buddhism teaches that the path to inner peace is not about avoiding discomfort. It's about facing it with courage and grace. By accepting our reality, we create a foundation for healing and transformation. We learn to let go of the past and not worry excessively about the future. Instead, we focus on what we can do right now. As we explore this philosophy, we may also realize the importance of gratitude. Acceptance can lead us to appreciate the small joys in life, even amid challenges. Practicing gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking to what we have. This simple shift in perspective can lighten our hearts and bring us closer to inner peace. In summary, the Buddhist philosophy of acceptance teaches us that true peace lies in embracing life's uncertainties. By recognizing what we cannot change and focusing on our reactions, we can cultivate a deep sense of inner calm. As we practice mindfulness, we open ourselves to a richer, more fulfilling experience of life. Acceptance is not a destination, but a journey that invites us to grow, heal, and connect with ourselves and others. Healing through compassion and loving kindness, metta. In the heart of Buddhism lies a beautiful practice known as loving kindness, or metta. This is more than just a kind word. It's a deep, genuine wish for the happiness and well-being of all beings, including yourself. When you open your heart to compassion, you create a powerful force for healing in your life. Imagine you're feeling overwhelmed by negativity or sadness. You might think that pushing these feelings away is the answer. But what if, instead, you invited them in with kindness? This can be a surprising approach. When we embrace our feelings with compassion, we start to understand them better. We begin to see that these emotions are part of our human experience and they don't define us. Close your eyes and bring to mind someone you care about. It could be a friend, family member, or even a pet. Picture them happy and safe. As you hold this image, silently repeat phrases like, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe." Feel the warmth of these wishes in your heart. Now, turn that same loving kindness toward yourself. This is crucial. Many of us are our own harshest critics. We might tell ourselves we're not good enough or that we don't deserve love. Instead, practice saying, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe." Allow these words to sink in. Notice how this feels. It's a step toward healing, acknowledging your own worth and deservingness of love. As you practice loving kindness, you may notice a shift in your emotions. Compassion can dissolve feelings of anger, frustration, or resentment. This doesn't mean you ignore your pain. Rather, you approach it with a gentle heart. You learn to respond to challenges with understanding instead of harshness. Metta doesn't just help you, it extends to everyone around you. Think of a time when you felt upset with someone. Maybe it was a friend who let you down, or a stranger who was rude. Instead of holding on to that anger, try sending them loving kindness. Picture them in your mind and wish them happiness and peace. This might feel strange at first, but it can be incredibly freeing. By letting go of negative feelings, you create space for healing and connection. Compassion also fosters a sense of community. When we share kindness with others, we strengthen our bonds. Imagine a group of friends who regularly practice loving kindness together. They uplift each other, creating an environment of support and love. This collective compassion can be a source of immense strength. Buddhism teaches that we are all interconnected. When you practice metta, you recognize this connection. Your happiness is tied to the happiness of others. This realization can motivate you to act with compassion, not just for yourself, but for everyone. Consider the simple act of helping someone in need. It could be as small as listening to a friend who is struggling or volunteering in your community. Each act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to healing the world around you. When you approach life with a compassionate heart, you cultivate an atmosphere of love and positivity. Healing through compassion is not just about big gestures. It's about the little things. Smile at someone. Hold the door open for a stranger. Offer a kind word to a coworker. These simple actions can create ripples of positivity that touch many lives, including your own. Moreover, compassion allows us to forgive ourselves. We all make mistakes. That's part of being human. Instead of dwelling on these errors, practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that it's okay to stumble and that you are worthy of forgiveness. This attitude can lead to a profound sense of inner peace. As you develop your practice of loving kindness, you might also find it helpful to create rituals. This could be lighting a candle and dedicating a moment to send out loving thoughts, or writing a letter to yourself expressing love and encouragement. These rituals can deepen your connection to compassion and reinforce the healing process. Remember, healing is not a destination, it's a journey. With loving kindness, you can navigate this journey with grace and understanding. You'll find that the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Your heart will open wider, and the world will feel a little less heavy. In times of trouble, return to your loving kindness practice. When life feels challenging, let the warmth of compassion guide you. It's a light in the darkness, reminding you that you are not alone. With each breath, you have the power to heal yourself and spread that healing to those around you. So, embrace this practice of compassion and loving kindness. Allow it to be a part of your daily life. Each thought, each wish, and each action fueled by love can transform not only your own healing journey, but also the world. With an open heart, let's walk this path together, nurturing ourselves and each other along the way. Using mindfulness to manage stress and anxiety. In today's fast-paced world, stress and anxiety can feel overwhelming. Many people struggle to find calm in their busy lives, often feeling lost in a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions. However, Buddhism offers a powerful tool for managing these feelings: mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment, fully aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It's like hitting the pause button on life, allowing you to step back and observe what's happening within and around you. This practice can create a sense of peace that helps counteract the chaos of daily life. Imagine sitting in a busy cafe, the sounds of chatter and clinking cups all around you. Instead of getting lost in your worries or distractions, you take a moment to focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, feeling the air fill your lungs. Exhale slowly, releasing tension. With each breath, this simple act of focusing on your breathing can ground you, helping to reduce feelings of anxiety. Mindfulness also encourages you to notice your thoughts and feelings as they arise. Instead of getting swept away by them, you learn to acknowledge them without judgment. For example, If you feel anxious about an upcoming meeting, instead of pushing that feeling away, you simply recognize it. I feel anxious, and that's okay. This acknowledgement creates space, allowing the anxiety to settle instead of taking over. One of the most profound aspects of mindfulness is its ability to change your relationship with your thoughts. In Buddhism, it's understood that our thoughts can often lead us into negative patterns. When you practice mindfulness, you begin to see your thoughts as clouds passing in the sky. They come and go, but you remain rooted like a sturdy tree. This perspective can reduce the power your thoughts hold over you. Another essential element of mindfulness is compassion. When you become more aware of your own struggles, you naturally start to feel compassion for others as well. This connection fosters a sense of community, reminding you that you are not alone in your experiences. Compassion can be incredibly healing, creating a supportive environment for both yourself and those around you. To incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine, you don't need to set aside hours for meditation. Start small. For instance, try mindful eating. Instead of rushing through meals, take a few moments to truly savor your food. Notice the colors, textures, and flavors. Chew slowly and pay attention to how each bite makes you feel. This practice not only enhances your appreciation for food, but also creates a moment of calm in your day. You can also practice mindfulness during simple activities like walking. As you walk, focus on each step. Feel your feet touching the ground and notice the sensations in your body. This practice helps you stay grounded and can be particularly beneficial when you feel stress creeping in. Breathing exercises are another excellent way to cultivate mindfulness. Try the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle a few times. This simple exercise calms the nervous system and helps clear your mind. As you practice mindfulness, you may begin to notice changes in your body. Stress often manifests physically, causing tension, headaches, or fatigue. By staying present and aware, you can recognize when your body is signaling stress. This awareness allows you to take steps to alleviate that tension, whether it's through stretching, deep breathing, or simply taking a break. Mindfulness can also help you navigate difficult emotions. When feelings like anger, sadness, or fear arise, mindfulness encourages you to sit with those emotions rather than avoiding them. You might say to yourself, "This is how I feel right now, and it's okay." By allowing yourself to feel without judgment, you can process those emotions more effectively. Consider creating a daily mindfulness practice. Set aside just 5 minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Gradually, increase this time as you become more comfortable. You might also explore guided mindfulness meditations, which can provide structure and support as you develop your practice. The beauty of mindfulness is that it can be practiced anywhere and anytime. Whether you're at work, waiting in line, or sitting in traffic, you can find moments to be present. Each mindful moment adds up, creating a profound shift in how you experience life. As you embrace mindfulness, remember to be patient with yourself. It's a journey, not a destination. Some days will be easier than others, and that's perfectly normal. The key is to keep showing up for yourself and your practice. In conclusion, mindfulness is a powerful ally in managing stress and anxiety. By being present and compassionate with yourself, you can cultivate a sense of calm that permeates your life. Embrace the journey of mindfulness and watch as it transforms your relationship with your thoughts and emotions, leading you toward a more peaceful existence. Overcoming negative emotions with Buddhist practices. Negative emotions can feel like heavy clouds that block out the sun. They can weigh us down, making it hard to enjoy life. But what if we could learn to transform those emotions into something lighter and more manageable? Buddhism offers powerful tools to help us understand and overcome negative feelings. At the heart of Buddhist practice is the idea of awareness. When a negative emotion arises, like anger, jealousy, or sadness, the first step is to notice it. Instead of pushing these feelings away, Buddhism teaches us to acknowledge them. Imagine you're walking in a forest and you come across a dark storm cloud. Instead of running away, you stand still and observe it. This is what mindfulness is about. By recognizing our emotions, we can start to understand them. Once we acknowledge these feelings, we can look deeper. Why am I feeling this way? What triggered this emotion? This self-inquiry is essential. It helps us see that our emotions often come from our thoughts and beliefs. For instance, if someone feels jealous, they might believe they are not good enough. Understanding this can help us let go of these limiting beliefs. Next, Buddhism encourages us to practice compassion, starting with ourselves. When negative emotions arise, we often judge ourselves harshly. Instead, we can say, "It's okay to feel this way." By treating ourselves with kindness, we create space for healing. Imagine comforting a friend who's upset. We can offer that same warmth to ourselves. Another powerful practice is meditation. When we meditate, we create a calm space to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice teaches us that emotions are temporary, like waves in the ocean. They rise and fall, but they don't define us. Just as the ocean remains vast and deep, we too have a core that is unchanging beneath the surface. Gratitude is also a key part of overcoming negativity. In Buddhism, we learn to appreciate the good things in our lives, no matter how small. This shift in focus helps counteract negative feelings. Try making a daily list of things you're grateful for. Over time, this practice can change how you view your life. Another essential tool is the practice of loving kindness, metta. This involves sending love and positive thoughts to ourselves and others. When faced with negative emotions, we can close our eyes and silently repeat phrases like, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," "May I be safe." As we extend these wishes to ourselves, we can eventually expand them to include others, even those we find difficult. This helps cultivate a sense of connection and reduces feelings of isolation. Buddhism also teaches us about impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing, including our emotions. When we remember this, we can hold our feelings more lightly. If we're sad, we can remind ourselves that this feeling won't last forever. This perspective can bring comfort during tough times. Another valuable lesson from Buddhism is to let go of attachment. Often, we cling to our emotions, believing they are part of our identity. By recognizing that we are not our emotions, we can create space for new experiences. Imagine holding on to a heavy backpack while walking uphill. Letting go of that weight can make the journey much easier. Sometimes, it's helpful to share our feelings with others. Talking to a friend or a teacher can provide new insights. In Buddhism, the Sangha, or community, plays an essential role in supporting our journey. Surrounding ourselves with people who understand and support us can make a significant difference. Buddhist practices encourage us to embrace all aspects of our humanity, including our struggles. It's okay to feel negative emotions. They don't make us weak. They make us human. By allowing ourselves to experience these feelings, we can learn from them and grow stronger. As we practice these techniques, we might find that negative emotions lose their power over us. They become less frequent and less intense. This doesn't mean they'll disappear entirely, but we will learn to respond to them with compassion and understanding. In summary, overcoming negative emotions with Buddhist practices involves awareness, self-compassion, gratitude, loving kindness, and letting go. By integrating these practices into our daily lives, we can transform how we experience our emotions. Instead of being overwhelmed, we can learn to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Remember, healing is a journey, and every step taken in awareness brings us closer to a lighter, more joyful existence. The Buddhist approach to healing. Chronic illnesses. Chronic illnesses can feel like a heavy burden, often draining the joy from life. Yet Buddhism offers a path to healing that goes beyond the physical. It teaches us to understand the deeper connections between our mind, body, and spirit. Imagine a person dealing with chronic pain. Every day, they wake up and feel the weight of their condition. They might think, "Why is this happening to me?" Instead of getting lost in frustration, Buddhism encourages us to ask different questions. What can I learn from this experience? And how can I find peace despite this challenge? At the heart of Buddhism is the concept of mindfulness. This means being fully present in the moment without judgment. When dealing with chronic illness, mindfulness can help you observe your feelings and symptoms without letting them define you. By acknowledging your pain rather than fighting it, you create space for healing. For instance, when a wave of pain washes over, instead of tensing up, you can breathe deeply and focus on the sensation. What does it feel like? Where is it most intense? This simple act of observation can reduce anxiety and help you respond to your pain with compassion. You're not just a person with an illness. You're a person with a story and strength. Another important aspect of healing is the practice of loving kindness, or metta. This involves sending thoughts of love and kindness to yourself and others. When feeling unwell, it's easy to fall into negative self-talk. Instead, try to replace those thoughts with kindness. You might say to yourself, "May I be free from pain. May I be happy." This practice nurtures self-compassion and fosters a positive mindset. Buddhism also teaches us about impermanence. Everything in life changes, including our health. Understanding that pain and discomfort are temporary can help shift our perspective. Instead of seeing chronic illness as a permanent state, we can learn to accept it as a part of our journey. This acceptance can bring a sense of peace and even open doors to new experiences. Mindful movement is another powerful tool. Practices like yoga or Tai Chi encourage gentle movement, promoting both physical and emotional healing. These activities remind us to listen to our bodies and move in ways that feel good, fostering a connection between mind and body. Community support is vital in healing. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of Sangha, or community. Sharing your experiences with others who understand can lighten your load. When you talk about your challenges, you might find comfort in knowing you're not alone. This shared understanding can be incredibly healing. As you navigate chronic illness, consider journaling as a way to process your feelings. Writing can help clarify your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to explore your journey. You might write about your pain, but also about moments of joy and gratitude. This practice can create a balanced perspective on your experience. Nutrition is another key element in healing. Buddhism encourages a mindful approach to eating. This means being aware of what you consume and how it affects your body. Consider incorporating fresh, whole foods into your diet. Eating mindfully can enhance your overall well-being and provide the nutrients needed for healing. Meditation can also play a significant role in managing chronic illness. Regular meditation practice can help reduce stress and increase resilience. Just a few minutes of meditation each day can clear your mind and help you approach challenges with a fresh perspective. When faced with chronic illness, it's essential to cultivate patience. Healing takes time, and it's easy to become frustrated. Buddhism teaches us to embrace patience as a virtue. Each day is a new opportunity to learn and grow. Celebrate small victories, whether it's a moment of relief or a good day. Ultimately, healing is a journey, not a destination. Buddhism encourages us to find meaning in our experiences, even the difficult ones. Reflect on what your illness has taught you about yourself. Perhaps it has revealed your inner strength or deepened your compassion for others. In summary, the Buddhist approach to healing chronic illnesses is holistic, focusing on the mind, body, and spirit. Through mindfulness, loving kindness, community support, and acceptance of impermanence, you can cultivate a path toward healing. Embrace each moment, and remember, every experience has the potential to teach you something valuable. Your journey is unique, and within it lies the power to heal. Healing through mindful eating and lifestyle choices. In the world of Buddhism, healing isn't just about the mind or the spirit. It extends to how we nourish our bodies. The food we eat and the lifestyle we choose play a crucial role in our. Instead of criticizing yourself, acknowledge your feelings and gently guide yourself back to mindful practices. To enhance your mindful eating practice, consider keeping a food journal. Write down what you eat, how you feel before and after meals, and any cravings you notice. This simple act can help you identify patterns and triggers, allowing you to make more conscious choices in the future. As you embark on this journey of mindful eating and lifestyle changes, remember to celebrate small victories. Whether it's choosing a healthier snack or taking a moment to breathe before a meal, every step counts. These small changes can lead to significant improvements in your overall well-being. Incorporating these practices into your daily life may take time, but the benefits are worth the effort. You'll find that as you nourish your body and mind more thoughtfully, your overall health improves, and you cultivate a deeper sense of peace and happiness. Embrace this journey with an open heart and a curious mind. Healing is not just about fixing what is broken, it's about nurturing what is whole within you. As you learn to listen to your body and make choices that align with your values, you'll discover a profound sense of empowerment and self-love. This path to healing through mindful eating and lifestyle choices reflects the teachings of Buddhism, reminding us that every moment is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Take the time to honor your body, nourish your spirit, and embrace the healing journey ahead. using Buddhist wisdom to manage stress and anxiety. In today's busy world, stress and anxiety can feel overwhelming. Many people find themselves trapped in a cycle of worry, struggling to find peace. But what if you could learn to manage these feelings using ancient wisdom? Buddhism offers simple yet powerful techniques to help you navigate stress and reclaim your calm. Buddhism teaches that much of our suffering comes from our attachment to thoughts and expectations. When we constantly chase after what we think will make us happy, we create anxiety. Imagine a balloon filled with air. If you hold it tightly, it feels like it could pop at any moment. But if you gently let go, it floats freely. The same goes for our thoughts. Learning to let go can bring incredible relief. One effective technique is mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment. When stress hits, we often get lost in worries about the past or future. By practicing mindfulness, you can bring your attention back to the here and now. This can be as simple as focusing on your breath. When you notice your mind wandering, gently guide it back to your breath. This practice can ground you, helping to calm the storm of anxiety. Another key aspect of Buddhist practice is meditation. Taking just a few minutes each day to sit in stillness can transform your experience. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and close your eyes. Focus on your breathing. As you inhale, think of positive energy entering your body. As you exhale, imagine releasing tension and stress. This process helps clear your mind and refresh your spirit. Buddhism also emphasizes the importance of compassion, both for yourself and others. When stress builds, we can be hard on ourselves. We might think, I shouldn't feel this way, or I should be doing better. These thoughts only add to our anxiety. Instead, practice self-compassion. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Remind yourself that it's okay to feel stressed. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend in need of comfort. Another powerful practice is loving kindness meditation, or metta. This involves sending love and good wishes to yourself and others. Start by finding a quiet space and sitting comfortably. Take a few deep breaths. Then, silently repeat phrases like, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease." After a few minutes, extend these wishes to someone you care about, then to a neutral person, and finally to someone you may have difficulties with. This practice fosters compassion and can help dissolve feelings of resentment and stress. Buddhism also teaches us to embrace impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing, including our thoughts and feelings. When stress arises, remind yourself that this feeling too will pass. Just as clouds move across the sky, so do our emotions. Holding on to negative feelings only creates more suffering. By acknowledging their temporary nature, we can learn to let go more easily. Additionally, consider integrating simple daily rituals into your life. These can be as small as sipping tea mindfully or taking a short walk in nature. Engaging your senses in these moments helps to anchor you in the present. Notice the warmth of the teacup, the aroma of the leaves, or the rustle of leaves in the wind. These small acts can create a sense of peace amidst a busy day. It's also essential to recognize the power of community. In Buddhism, Sangha, or community, plays a crucial role in support and healing. Connecting with others who share your journey can provide comfort and understanding. Join a meditation group, or simply talk to friends about your experiences. Sharing your thoughts can lighten your emotional load. Remember that it's okay to seek help when you need it. Professional support, whether through therapy or counseling, can complement your Buddhist practices. Many therapists incorporate mindfulness and meditation techniques into their work. Don't hesitate to reach out to someone who can guide you through tough times. Finally, take time to reflect on your journey. Keeping a journal can be a powerful tool. Write about your feelings, your thoughts, and your experiences with stress and anxiety. Reflecting on these entries can provide insights into your patterns and help you recognize progress. Celebrate the small victories along the way. In conclusion, managing stress and anxiety using Buddhist wisdom is about embracing mindfulness, compassion, and the understanding of impermanence. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you can cultivate a deeper sense of peace and resilience. The journey may take time, but with patience and commitment, you can transform your relationship with stress and anxiety, allowing you to live a more balanced and fulfilling life. Transforming pain and suffering into strength. Life can often feel like a journey filled with obstacles, pain, and suffering. It's easy to become overwhelmed by these challenges. But what if you could see these experiences not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth? In Buddhism, this idea is central. Suffering can transform us if we approach it with the right mindset. When facing pain, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, it's common to want to avoid or escape it. We often think that pushing it away will make it go away. However, Buddhism teaches us that confronting our suffering can lead to true healing. Think of it as a way to turn your pain into a teacher. Each time you face discomfort, you have a chance to learn something about yourself. For example, imagine someone who has lost a loved one. The grief can feel unbearable, almost like a heavy weight on their heart. Instead of ignoring this pain, they might decide to sit with it. They allow themselves to feel the sadness, to truly experience the depth of their loss. In this process, they can find new insights. Perhaps they realize how much they valued their time together, or how love can persist even after someone is gone. This acknowledgement turns their grief into a source of strength and resilience. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness plays a crucial role in this transformation. By being present with our feelings, we create space for understanding. When you notice the sensations in your body or the thoughts in your mind without judgment, you learn to observe your pain rather than react to it. This observation allows you to respond with compassion towards yourself. You become your own ally in times of distress. Consider the metaphor of a lotus flower. It grows in muddy waters, yet it rises above the surface to bloom beautifully. Our suffering is like that mud. It can be dark and difficult, but it can also nourish our growth. Just as the lotus uses its environment to flourish, we too can use our struggles as a foundation for personal development. Another important aspect of transforming pain is the understanding of impermanence. Everything in life is transient, including our suffering. By recognizing that pain is not permanent, we can reduce its power over us. This doesn't mean that suffering isn't real or impactful. It means we can hold on to hope. When you accept that feelings of pain will pass, it becomes easier to navigate through tough times. You realize that just as seasons change, so too will your emotions. Buddhism also encourages the practice of compassion, not just for others, but for ourselves. When you encounter pain, treat yourself as you would a dear friend. Offer kindness and understanding instead of judgment. This shift in perspective allows you to embrace your imperfections and struggles. You are human, and it's okay to feel pain. By being gentle with yourself, you cultivate an environment where healing can begin. Let's explore another technique: storytelling. Many people find strength in sharing their experiences. When you tell your story of pain, you reclaim your narrative. It shifts your focus from being a victim of circumstances to a survivor who has lessons to share. By vocalizing your journey, you can connect with others who have faced similar challenges. This connection fosters a sense of community and support, allowing you to see your pain as part of a larger human experience. Meditation can also aid in transforming pain into strength. Imagine dedicating a few minutes each day to sit quietly, focusing on your breath. As you breathe in, invite feelings of peace and acceptance. As you breathe out, let go of tension and negativity. This practice helps to create a sense of calm within, enabling you to face your challenges with a clearer mind and an open heart. Incorporating movement into your healing process can also be powerful. Activities like yoga or Tai Chi connect the body and mind, allowing you to release trapped emotions physically. These practices promote flexibility, not just in your muscles, but in your approach to life. When you learn to move through discomfort with grace, you build resilience. Finally, remember that pain often leads to growth. Every challenge presents a chance to develop new strengths. Reflect on past experiences where you thought you couldn't go on, yet you emerged stronger. This resilience is not just a reaction to pain, it's an active choice. You can decide to see your struggles as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. As you navigate through your journey, keep these principles in mind. Embrace your pain, sit with it, and allow it to teach you. Transform your suffering into strength by practicing mindfulness, compassion, and connection. Understand that, just like the lotus, you can rise above muddy waters to bloom beautifully. Your pain does not define you, it refines you. Each challenge you face can become a catalyst for personal growth, leading you toward a more profound sense of peace and fulfillment. Concluding the path to healing with Buddhist teachings. As we reach the end of this journey, it's important to reflect on the wisdom we've explored. Healing is not just about fixing what is broken. It's about nurturing the whole self, mind, body, and spirit. Buddhism teaches us that true healing comes from within, and understanding this can transform our approach to life's challenges. One key aspect we've discussed is the power of mindfulness. Being present in each moment allows us to recognize our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Imagine sitting quietly, observing your breath. Each inhale brings calm, and each exhale releases tension. This simple practice can ground us, helping to manage stress and anxiety. Over time, mindfulness can lead to a greater awareness of our bodies, enabling us to notice subtle signs of discomfort before they become overwhelming. We've also looked at the importance of compassion, both for ourselves and others. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to forget to be kind to ourselves. Buddhism encourages us to treat ourselves with the same love and understanding that we offer to friends and family. When we practice self-compassion, we create a nurturing environment for healing. This might mean taking time for ourselves, acknowledging our struggles, and allowing space for healing to occur. Additionally, Embracing the concept of impermanence is vital in our healing journey. Everything in life is constantly changing. Pain and discomfort are temporary, just like joy and happiness. Recognizing that difficult moments will pass can give us strength. It allows us to sit with our emotions without feeling trapped by them. When we understand impermanence, we can cultivate resilience, facing challenges with a more open heart. We've also explored how the Buddhist practice of loving kindness, or metta, can heal not just ourselves, but also our relationships. When we extend goodwill to others, it fosters connections and creates a supportive community. This practice begins with wishing ourselves well. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. As we grow in our ability to share this kindness with others, we create a ripple effect that enhances our healing. Nutrition has also played a big role in our discussion. Mindful eating is about more than just what we eat. It's about being present during meals, enjoying each bite, and listening to our body's needs. When we eat mindfully, we can make choices that truly nourish us instead of just filling us up. This practice helps us build a healthier relationship with food, leading to better overall well-being. Stress management is another key area we've talked about. By using mindfulness techniques like deep breathing and meditation, we can find balance in our busy lives. Taking short breaks to pause and breathe during the day can reduce feelings of overwhelm and help us handle challenges better. These moments of calm allow us to reset and face life with a clearer mind. As we think about the different practices we've discussed, it's important to remember that healing is a personal journey. Each person will connect with different aspects of Buddhism. It's essential to explore and discover what works best for you. Whether it's meditation, compassion, or mindful living, each practice adds to a holistic approach to healing. Ultimately, healing is about integration. It's about weaving the teachings and practices we've learned into our everyday lives. Just as a beautiful tapestry is made of many threads, our healing journey combines mindfulness, compassion, acceptance, and resilience. Each thread adds strength and color to our lives. In conclusion, the teachings of Buddhism offer a path to healing that is both deep and accessible. By embracing these principles, we can learn to navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. Remember, healing is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself as you apply these practices and allow yourself the space to grow. As you move forward, carry these lessons in your heart. Let them guide you in tough times, reminding you that you have the power to heal from within. Embrace each moment, nurture your spirit, and continue to weave the wisdom of Buddhism into your life. Your journey to natural healing has just begun, and with each step, you are creating a healthier, happier you.